Welcome back, guys. This is round 2. This round, we have Alex Shoot on Red Black Scam, or Rakdos Scam, and Jordan Bologna on Boros Burn.
Boros Burn.
Tell me what you think.
So, Scam, I think, is going to have the edge here. You're going to be able to get out a bigger creature than he can deal with, potentially, with the Grief. You're going to have some blocking fodder with Ragavan, some Fatal Push, and he does have enough interaction with the board between Fatal Push, the Terminates, and the Molten Blast, or Molten Collapse, that he's able to kind of control the board pretty well. Jordan does have a good amount of reach just being Burn, though.
So, normally, when you look at this matchup, Burn usually has the edge.
Okay.
Because if you double grief them, they're all to face. And you're 3 to face plus you're a fetch shock deck in a Thoughtseize deck. So, like, you have to decide whether or not you even want to play the Thoughtseizes. And if you don't, is that 2 damage saving you a life from getting hit for 3?
Right.
It's very draw dependent. However, this is also, in my opinion, for game 1, a very die roll dependent matchup.
Yeah.
If Burn wins the die roll, it's very scary on the Scam. Because even if you double grief Scam, it still dies to a lightning bolt.
True.
So you can take 2 spells, he can top deck a bolt you, and you're both back to nothing.
Yeah.
And his Goblin Guides, arguably, are better than your Ragavan.
Right.
Because his Goblin Guide is staying on the field. You're not having to spend mana to cast it. Sure, you can hit his bolt with your Ragavan to kill it, but it's like very back and forth, and it does come down to mana management way more than it should. Sideboard-wise, these Blood Moons are crazy. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, some people don't agree with Blood Mooning Burn. I hard disagree.
Yeah.
Shutting them off of white shuts them off of Lightning Helix and Boros Charm, which are really big in this matchup. Path in the sideboard.
Yep.
So, I mean, I always agree with Blood Mooning Burn to get rid of the ability to cast Boros Charm.
And so Alex does have a Sheoldred in hand. If he's able to survive to cast her.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah. And then also out of the sideboard for Alex, having a Chalice. He has 3 Chalices in the side. So he'll be able to shut off, a third of his opponent's deck.
Yeah. I mean, the flip side of that, he has to shut off his Ragavan. He has to shut off his
pushes.
His bolts, his not dead after alls. Pretty rough.
Yeah. So Alex reading the room, understanding to have this Blood Grip enter tapped. After Lightning Bolt took care of Ragavan.
Untap Sacred Foundry, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not dashing Ragavan into a bolt. Let's just to be honest here. Alex is an above average player. He's very good.
Yeah.
And Jordan is a way above average Burn player. Jordan has exclusively played Burn for a long time.
Yep. And Burn is one of those decks that rewards your diligence with it, because it may seem like an easy deck to pilot initially, but knowing when and where to burn players, burn creatures, there's a very, very steep learning curve to play it exceptionally well.
Also, what the hell is this with the matching sleeves again? Not even just matching sleeves. Jordan's deck cut and the Rocket mat matches the sleeves, and I couldn't see his deck.
All right, so
yuck.
Yeah.
Take 5. Take 2, take 3.
Yep. Pretty gross.
Nasty. It's begun.
Thoughtseize in Alex's hand looking kind of awkward there that he just drew.
So arguably, Thoughtseize is not bad right here, because Jordan is already showing a white source.
Okay.
And he's tapped out, which means you could take a Boros Charm, which saves you 2 life. You could take a Lightning Helix, which saves you a life and your opponent's 2 life or 3 life gain, but it's not great.
And then Fable, I'm sure Alex is hoping to be able to get a treasure out of that to ensure a Sheoldred on the next turn.
Honestly, he might be blocking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He does have a fetch slot. Or no. Is that Eclipse?
It's a Bloodstained Mire, a Thoughtseize, and Not Dead After All, and I couldn't see the 4th card. Maybe that's Sheoldred.
Yeah.
So he already has the 4th land to play Sheoldred.
Yeah, so then he might just be blocking here. Or at least maybe seeing what Goblin Guide flips. Oh, okay.
Jordan will go up to 20.
Yep.
Alex will go to 13. Does draw a land.
Yep. And then...
Not gonna lie, though. I feel like this game is over with the Sheoldred. It is very brutal to come back from a Sheoldred.
Yeah, I mean...
Jordan has to have double answer here and hope it's enough.
Yeah.
Alex is also having an active turn 2 or mode 2 Fable.
Yep.
He's going to be probably discarding this Thoughtseize and now extra Bloodstain Mire.
Yep.
What if he hits a Grief and something else?
Yeah, getting...
Then he can, like, he doesn't even always need to do the shoulder. He could Grief Scam here to get rid of the whole hand.
That's what I was thinking, too, if he was able to get the Grief.
I think you would slam Grief Scam here to rip Jordan's hand apart, knowing that he can't double respond, and then, you know...
Yeah, and
that's really bad for Jordan now that he's spent the spike, because he thinks he's ahead, because Alex is at 10.
Yeah.
Here goes mode 2. We're going to see that Thoughtseize in a land.
Is he considering just the Thoughtseize?
No,
okay,
you don't want the 5th
yeah,
land.
yeah, okay, there it was.
There's no Fury anymore,
No,
man.
there's no Fury.
We don't care about land 5 no more. We just care about land 4.
Yeah.
He's just opting for the shoulder, and I don't hate that play.
Nope.
On the flip side, Jordan has a
Helix. And what else?
Let's see if Eidolon.
Okay.
Let's see if he blocks.
I mean,
I
no.
doubt it.
No.
He blocks.
Alex would never block. Yeah, whenever your opponent offers up the trade...
Is that a bolt?
That's a bolt.
I think we Helix bolt the shoulder and
You
just go
have
with
to.
it. Yeah.
Check first to see if Alex is willing to block, save yourself a card, and probably won't. Okay.
Alex blocks here, and that's for sure game. If he does not block, it's close.
Right.
If he blocks, that's a bolt with a lightning helix to put him at 6. That's really, 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 really bad.
Yeah.
Jordan has an idol on it. Oh, that's bad. We're gonna see bolt Eidolon.
Yeah.
And the Eidolon. That's bad.
Yeah. Drawing another Fable.
Another Fable isn't bad, but it does trigger Eidolon. However, it gives you a blocker.
It lets him dig on the next turn.
It does. It also has this Fable that Jordan has to answer, because if he gets an untapped step with this Fable, that's also really bad.
True.
So we will trigger the Eidolon. And now it demands Jordan to answer the flipped Fable.
And then our Chaz Goblin token.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All our competitors today got the token. So,
Oh, not attacking.
Kapaloo, you can look at the TCS Rockets website, and it has the full calendar of events this month, and it also has the schedule for the Rocket series.
So Alex pitching 2 lands.
You can look up it on their Facebook or tcsrockets.com to find that calendar.
So yeah, Alex pitched 2 lands, Blood Crypt and a Bloodstain. Don't need that extra.
You know
life
where he
loss.
got those lands? The
Where?
Goblin Guide triggers. So I think Jordan did not attack here because he doesn't want Alex to just trade with Eidolon. Jordan is getting a lot more real estate with Eidolon just sitting on the board.
Yeah.
Jordan's also sitting on a Lightning Helix that he's waiting to use, because had he Helix at Fable, Alex could have not dead after all, would gladly take the 2 damage, and Fable would have flipped back to the front side and triggered another Goblin. What Jordan is waiting for is for the Fable to target something and then kill that something and be ahead.
Yeah.
What are we breaking for, Jordan? What's going on?
See, trying to decide whether or not to block, or is Alex asking about cards in graveyard? No?
Hysteria, we usually only have Legacy streams on Tuesdays.
Oh, I think...
And then there will be one case coming up that we will stream.
We were just verifying life totals, and it looks like life totals were incorrect. So that's why we're searching through the graveyard.
I think Alex missed a Eidolon trigger from the Fable he just cast. Either that or the one before it. So we are going to see the Helix. Jordan's going to also take 2 from that, and then gain 3.
Game 3. Targeting Alex.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll Sunbake.
Yeah, but I
Sack
can't...
to draw.
Yeah, I can't see what that other card in his hand is. Is that a Skewer?
I can't tell either. So Spin Bolt. That's really bad with Eidolon, though. That and so the really bad one is Vortex.
Right.
Take 5. Like,
Yeah.
Eidolon takes 7. I've seen it. Ooh,
Oh,
Goblin Guide.
Goblin Guide. Okay. So
We still get a trigger. It's a grief. So Jordan played that correctly, because now this grief has almost no real estate.
is there a reason Alex didn't make a token? Oh no, the
Fable
just
died
came
to
out.
the Lightning Helix.
Yeah,
and
that's it.
this Fable just flipped.
That was it. Yep. So attack another treasure.
Oh no, he blocked. You're right. Why didn't he make a token? You
Yeah.
are right. He did block with I don't know. I
Yeah.
have no idea why Alex did that.
He had, I believe he had open mana. Bolt him.
Yep. Alex goes to 1, Jordan goes 16. Or 12, I'm sorry.
Yep. And
Spiky, you're dead.
Yep.
So, I'm going to be honest with you. That's stereotypically how game 1 goes. If your burn player has the shield road removal,
Yeah.
then they got the game.
Yeah.
That could have went very poorly for Jordan had he not had the bolt.
Yep.
From Alex's standpoint, it's a tough decision to block or not.
It is.
Because if you block, that's damage not going to face that you could partially recover. But I don't know if I'm blocking with the shoulder, man. I think I'm making him take everything.
In my mind, you're losing a point of life unnecessarily by blocking there, because he would have had to. You take 2 off the Goblin Guide, and then he deals 2 damage spells that are 3 each. So he was effectively able to block the 2 from the Goblin Guide, but then take 3 off the burn spell.
Yeah. It's rough.
It is.
Alex also, with his hand, probably felt pressured to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're at 9 against the burn deck, you always want to be above an increment of 3.
So, coming into this matchup, we're going to see Path of Exile and probably Rolling Vortex.
Yeah.
Maybe Exquisite Firecraft, just because Firecraft is very easy to cast in this deck, and it's a 4 damage spell.
Yeah.
If Alex brings in Blood Moons, Jordan has that Firecraft to fall back on, because it's 3 or 1 and 2 red.
Yeah. I mean, I think, would you want to keep in the Blood Moon or maybe a Magus? Just have another...
He has Magus already in the main board.
Yeah.
He has a Magus in the main board. I don't think it's enough. Again, Helix, you just seen how big it was there. If you had Helix shut off, that's a whole nother game.
Yeah.
Cutting off white is huge.
Yeah.
Also, like you grief scam, what if I just top deck the Path of Exile? I just this or or a bolt. Like it's you want Blood Moon. Blood Moon's really good. Shutting off Boros Charm is like a thing you don't have to play around.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to time your Blood Moon or Magus when your opponent can't respond with a 2-mana spell. So Jordan's really good at knowing when to hold up mana and when not.
Yeah.
So if Alex cannot land that to shut him off, he will Boros Charm in response, and it feels really bad. But it's locked out after that.
Right. You know it's the last one. So... And then, yeah, sideboarding.
So Alex coming out, right?
Alex, yeah. What's he taking out? Because I feel like you have to leave in the Sheoldreds. Do you take out a Grief?
Honestly, I don't think we're playing Bowmasters.
Good.
Bowmasters is not that great in this matchup.
Doesn't kill Eidolon, doesn't kill Goblin Guide.
It does if you ping on ETB and block with the Orc, but it is a lot of stuff you're giving up.
Right.
So I don't know. It's really this matchup for me, in my opinion, is very preference based for Alex. Coming from someone that played Scam for a long time, it's very preference based for how you want to approach the matchup. But the way you sideboard, you have to stick to it and approach that matchup. Like you have to commit to it.
Right.
There's really no flexibility with like, oh, I can do this. Like, no, if this is how I have my sideboard constructed, this is how I'm going to have to do this matchup.
And Alex is a very disciplined player.
Correct.
So if he already has an idea in mind of how he needs to beat this matchup, that's how he will play it.
I agree.
Well, Alex going first is also going to be pretty big.
Yeah, they're not like actual Pokemon cards, they're like trading cards.
But he did go first last game, I believe, with the
He
Ragavan.
did, but the Ragavan got
Immediately
bolted, and
yeah.
then he took a turn off so that he didn't take damage from the Blood Crypt, which is good.
It's the correct
But
move.
Jordan was just like, Goblin Guide, I'm gonna, deal all this damage.
Right.
And then, screw you, spike you. It's just Burn doing Burn things. Burn having 3 damage spell, 3 damage spell, 3 damage spell.
Right.
It's rough. to be honest too, right? Let's say Alex didn't block that shoulder and Jordan used all of that. He's gonna take 2 instead of taking 3 off the helix. So he's gonna take 1 less damage.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it still plays the same.
It very well could.
Because Jordan could still have the Goblin God on the battlefield that he has to deal with the Fable token now.
Yeah.
However, I'm really confused why he didn't make a copy of the token.
Yeah.
Maybe we've seen something that he didn't know.
Yeah.
Or we don't know. Maybe he's seen something that we didn't see.
Alex is in a rough spot there.
I'm keeping that push on top.
Yeah. You're gonna fetch on your next turn.
We could fetch a basic block, and
Yeah.
then play another fetch line in hand and then fetch and pass.
Yeah.
So we'll leave the fetch line there. We'll come to turn. We'll play the land down. We'll pass to Jordan. Then we'll do the Goblin Guide trigger again. Regardless, we will double fetch.
Yeah.
We will get a black to fatal push, and then we will get... Oh, he's giving it up.
Wow. I was gonna say,
So we can give a black to fatal push, or we can get a tap blood crypt.
yeah, I mean, he did have a polluted delta in hand too, so it's not like he was shut off from red.
No.
So
That's what I'm saying. That's
yeah.
why I would have left the push on top.
Yeah.
Played the second land, and then double fetched. Fetch the blood crypt tapped.
Yes.
And then the push to push.
Right.
A black to push.
He does have a. Is that 2 Dothie Voidwalkers?
It is
in
2
there?
Dothie Voidwalkers. And not dead after all, and looks like a chalice.
Yeah. Maybe he wants to just chalice on 1.
Attention Pokemon players. I am now
Fair.
taking sign-ups for Pokemon today. You want to sign up?
So-
Chalice on 1's good.
Yeah.
Jordan plays... What does he play? Smash? I don't think he plays Smash.
He has
anymore.
Wear Turn in his hand.
He's in his hand?
Yeah, it's in the hand.
Ugh. Damn.
Yep.
I didn't know if he was board wear and tear, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Ooh.
I mean, that's fine. We're so far ahead.
Yeah.
But Alex has to take 2 full turns to do that. Jordan's already got him to 16 and I mean, what does he follow up with next turn?
And he does have the Molten Collapse, so he can at least... So he has ways to get rid of the Goblin Guide and kind of stabilize.
He does. So I think what we're going to see is he going to do it now or is he going to wait? I think Jordan should wait. I would wait. Oh, Eidolon. Yikes.
All right. Drawn that. And now, do you play the Dothie just to... have
No,
some
because
more
you
presence?
cannot block. You need to Molten Collapse
true,
the Eidolon right now.
Yeah.
You have to Molten Collapse Eidolon right now, which sucks of not being able to kill the Goblin Guide.
Yeah.
Which also sucks because you're going to take 2 damage killing the Eidolon. Alex is in a really rough spot.
Yeah. I mean, Goblin Guide might be able to find him the lands that he needs for Shieldred at least.
That's not what we're looking at.
No.
We're looking at the 2 damage from Eidolon in his whole hand.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you got to kill the Eidolon because those Orcish Bowmasters, you're wanting to play them.
Yeah.
So Alex has got 2 choices here. He could just let this Goblin Guide happen, or he can collapse the Eidolon, or he can flash block with the... I like that play, the collapse.
Yeah.
Or he could flash block with the Bowmaster, which is what he may be doing next turn.
Yeah.
Jordan is so far ahead, and there's the Path of Exile.
I mean, shut off, but he does have the Wear Tear.
It won't matter.
Oh.
It won't matter, because he will wear and tear the Chalice, come to
Yep.
turn, and then path the Shield Rib before he draws.
Yep.
Puke. Puke. Yeah, ride the Goblin Guide train.
Oh,
That's a land.
yeah. Best line he could have drawn.
Yep.
So, jeez.
A duplicate. That's
Awkward.
rough.
So, let's see. Alex just holding up the Bowmaster.
He said pass, I believe. So here we're gonna see the wear and tear.
Yeah. Yep, has to happen.
Jordan has also played this matchup excessively on Moto,
Mm,
so he has a lot of experience for sequencing with this matchup.
yeah.
But like, I have like.
Another land for Jordan.
That's good because he has Searing
And,
Blades in
yep.
hand. I think we play the Canopy land here. I think we swing with Goblin Guide and we use the Canopy land to bolt. And we hold up the fetch for the Blaze in hand. Ragman's fine.
Yep.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yep. Flash
Do we do it now, though? So I think we let the ping happen,
Yeah.
and then we wait to see how he blocks.
Yeah. And then from there you can make your decision.
Yeah, because he's about to get Searing Blazed.
Yeah.
Now we fetch Blaze.
Or not it after all.
Now we
Making
path.
clutch.
Problem is if we path, we get hit by Shield Red.
Yeah. He's an exquisite firecraft he has too. Yeah. Yeah, so he's just saving the path for the Shieldred.
Jordan's still way ahead. Alex is at 7.
Yeah. Absolutely. Drawing the Ragavan, do you...
You let the Ragavan hit you.
Yeah.
Alex has to take a turn off to do it and use the treasure to catch the Shield Red because he has the Blackcliff Cleaves in hand.
Right.
So you just take this.
Yeah.
I think you leave the orc back. There you go. Jordan
The
takes
army, yeah.
Yeah, you leave the army back.
Yeah.
Just in case you... I mean, you can also fake you have another orc army because you have a Ragavan token treasure here.
Exactly.
This game is not over, though. Alex's sequencing matters incredibly important here. And Jordan had so much patience not to path that orc.
I mean, he knows about the Shieldred, and that is going to define the game if it resolves.
Did he see it off of the...
Off the Goblin Guide.
Goblin
flip.
Guide.
Yep.
So there's a skewer. I don't think we cast it, though. I think we cast this Dothy. I think we cast one of the Dothies.
Yeah, so that way you can at least have it available.
Yeah, because you're going to have 4 mana when you untap. I think
Yeah.
you have to cast the Dothy just to have the ability to sack Dothy to kill something.
Exactly. Or maybe even just sneak in some extra damage. Because if he's
Well, it makes it to where Jordan can't necessarily play Helix. If you have a Dothy out and you Helix, you have to Helix the Dothy.
right.
Because if you Helix face, Alex can do it back in response and kill whatever. Or damage the face.
Yeah.
You don't want to... Yeah. So, I think pressuring the Dothy is really good.
Yeah.
What do we have in hand?
For Jordan?
Yeah. Oh,
exquisite-
we're getting a mountain and we're sacking the canopy land to draw.
Yeah.
In response to Dothy.
Oh, yeah.
That way he doesn't have a canopy land under Dothy.
Right.
But Jordan also has 4 mana and doesn't need 4 mana. He wants the extra card draw. So more than likely, I will see this.
So even with an exquisite and a path in hand, he doesn't want the...
Yeah, does he have another land in hand? I think
Oh.
he has another fetch land in hand.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. He might have another...
I think he has a Scolding Tarn in hand.
Yeah.
We'll find out here in a second. Oh, he didn't do it before? Why did we not draw our card? Why did we not draw our card for...
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
He does. He has 2 fetches in
Yeah,
hand.
he just drew the second fetch.
And
then
another canopy land.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, we play the canopy land. We tap everything but either the canopy land or the to cast. And then we hold the path up.
Yeah.
Alex goes to 3.
And... Yeah, just Firecraft to him.
Yep.
Yep. Pathland land, get another draw, he'll find a burn somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna have 2 draws because we're gonna draw off that canopy land when we untap.
Alex with the Chalice.
Chalice is pretty good.
Yeah.
Problem is Chalice doesn't stop Helix.
Good Chalice on 2.
He could. I don't think we Chalice here. I think we Shield Red, even
No.
though he has Path.
Yeah, I mean, he does know about Path.
Yeah.
Oh. Dash Ragavan, Chalice on 1. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then he rips a burn spell and kills him.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
And it shuts off his canopy.
Yeah. We might have to... Are we not swinging with
Not?
Dothy? Dothy for Firecraft.
Ah,
That's 3, 6... That's 3, 5, 7. Exact damage
that's
for Firecraft.
exact. Yeah. Wow.
I think we path the Orc token here.
Interesting.
We either path the Orc token, or we path the Ragavan so that he can't hit a burn spell.
I like pathing the Ragavan, I think.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's still the same because of hitting a burn spell. So now it's going to be 5 to 9. So Jordan will go to 1. Go to 1. And he cannot use the Canopy Land.
Yep. Shuts off that land.
Correct.
Shuts off the card draw.
So I don't hate this play from Alex because he does get the Firecraft.
Yeah. Wow.
Alex has rallied back after Jordan's sick rips. Pretty well.
Yeah.
Because Jordan cannot Canopy Land with the Bowmaster.
That is...
Or he dies to the Exquisite Firecraft from Dothy.
Yeah. Wow. That's a great line.
Alex was very... And then shuts off the Chalice one. Alex played this beautifully.
Wow.
Yep. Take 4. Go to 1. Jordan has to have a 2-mana spell.
Lightning Helix. Skewer.
Is it Skewer?
Oh.
He can respond to the ping and cast a 2-mana spell.
Oh, okay.
Why did you not draw? You can still draw. The ping goes on the sack and you can kill in response.
Yeah.
Why did we not attempt? I wonder why we didn't attempt.
I don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah. Well, Alex was able to...
Yeah, because you draw your card and then the ping goes on the stack and you can still respond to it. So had he drawn a Boros Charm, he could have killed him.
Rose Charm, Helix, yeah.
I'll ask Jordan about it after and see what he thought.
Yeah. Wow. That was a great line from Alex.
Or maybe when he did it, he drew quickly and noticed it wasn't worthwhile.
Yeah, I might have just seen it was land or something.
I didn't see him attempt to draw at all.
No, I didn't either.
I got to give that to Alex. That was beautiful.
Yeah, with just the soul read on the path.
Not even just that. Knowing that he had the Exquisite Firecraft under the Dothy.
Yeah. Having the capability of having his opponent dead on board without having to play anything else.
Yep.
Yeah, very resilient line.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Sequencing was very good. Alex played that beautifully.
All right, game 3 with Burn on the play.
That's bad.
Scary place to be.
Turtle and Goblin Guide, swing, go. Turtle and Goblin Guide, swing, go. Like,
Yeah.
I'll play my Ragavan. Pull your Ragavan, swing, go.
There's many ways to die.
Yeah. Oh, it's sick. You know, Jester, it's an opinion you have, but you have to let people play what they want. That's the beauty of what's being printed and whatnot. You don't have to agree with everything. I don't agree with everything, but if people like what they have, then they like what they have, and that's why they use it.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel very strongly about oil slick cards the same because it is hard to read them on the screen. However, up front, they look completely different, so it's... You know, people don't pick to play their cards on commentary. They get picked to play on commentary. They pick their cards because that's what they like.
Yeah. Or the Innistrad double feature line.
I get your opinion, and I'm saying that we got to think outside the box here because these people, I promise you, did not ask to play on camera. They were picked. Jordan definitely did not want to play on camera. I know Jordan pretty well.
All right. I don't think there's going to be any major change in sideboarding from Alex, but I saw Jordan maybe...
Jordan made some decisions out and in. I think he put the other 2 Exquisite Firecrafts in because he's on the play. Still a little bit better on the play because you can fill the graveyard for turn 3 to cast it. I think the Doctor Who Surge Foils, Jester, I think the Canopy lands look good, but I think the rest of them are a little too much. I also feel the same way about the Surge Foils from the Lord of the Rings set.
Yeah.
Some of them are a little too much and a little blinding when you look at them, even in person or on screen.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Jordan's hand looks absolutely disgusting. That's a Path of Searing Blaze, a Skewer,
A charm.
a Charm, 2 lands, a fetch land, a mountain, and what? I cannot tell. Is that a Canopy land?
Maybe.
I think it's...
Or is it Mountain?
No, one of them is a Arid Mesa. I think it's Arid Mesa, Canopy Land Mountain.
Okay.
Could be wrong. We'll find out here in a
Yeah,
second.
we'll find out shortly. but no immediate like turn 1 play from him at least.
He's holding up the bolt for the Ragavan
Yeah.
and didn't have it.
Or if he did, Alex chose not to play it.
Yeah, he also can hold up the Path of Exile to the double grief.
Yep.
Getting grief, you're pathing it immediately.
Yeah. Wow. A tap shockland out of burn. It happens.
Weird. Yeah, Jester, out of the Lord Ring set, I'm a really big fan of the scroll foils. However, I know a lot of people that don't like them. I'm not sure what event it was where players needed cards. Maybe it was one of the Dream Hacks. I know that the Pioneer Dream Hacks, there's a lot of vendors that don't necessarily follow Pioneer like they should to be selling at the events. So it could have been DreamHack Atlanta. Yeah. I hear a lot of times when you go to these DreamHack events and you're looking at the vendor's selection, that they're kind of tone deaf for what events they're at.
That's just what they bring to every event.
Yeah. They don't follow the format like they should for vending a big event. On the flip side, there's other big vendors that absolutely follow the format and they have as many staples as they can, hoping that that's what the target market is. And those people bring those cards, and then all of a sudden the target market doesn't even need them. I've seen that too at like Vegas.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
I know when I go to big events, I always try to like look for duels or other things that I know vendors are going to have that I could get cheap. Like, it's nothing that I'm looking for specific for the format because I bring my deck already with what I need.
Yeah, but on the flip side of what Jester just said, there's some people that want to make last minute changes.
True.
Like, we had a few from our shop that went to DreamHack Atlanta and did that. They had a whole deck change right before submission. So
Yeah. But hey.
I get where Jester's coming from because it's frustrating if you want to make a change.
Yeah.
Charm you.
Take it.
Nasty.
Wear tear that Alex with his hand unavailable to us so far. Not quite sure what he has.
We'll find out here when he fetches.
Yeah.
So, Jester turning a huge profit could also just be arguing having available staples, right? How many people play in an event, they bring a deck, and then they're like, I want this other deck for the next time I come. Let's start picking up these staples while I'm thinking about it. I know a ton of people that do that, especially with Standard, where they're like, yeah, I started this deck and I don't want this deck anymore. I want to do another deck before I go home. Something sweet that I've watched somebody else play. And then they go and do that, right?
Yeah, I know I've been absolutely rocked by a deck before and be like, alright, I'm going to build that and play it next time.
Oh, the Searing Blaze. That's nasty. Because he played the Canopy land for turn. That's gross. You get an Orc, though.
Yeah, you get an Orc.
Yeah. I mean, you have to get rid of the Bowmaster with the Canopy land showing if you attempt to want to draw.
Right. And does he have another land in hand?
Alex?
No, Jordan, I don't.
I think he has another fetch land.
Yeah.
No.
No?
Wear and Tear Skewer. Oh, yeah, that's a mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, Wear and Tear Skewer Mountain. Dash Ragavan.
Dash Ragavan.
Are we letting the Ragavan hit us, or are we pathing? We'll path.
Yeah.
Please make sure your name is up here.
I thought I had seen another land in Alex's hand. Probably slow rolling it to see if he could get,
the path out.
yeah, or even just a piece of burn. Save some life.
I don't know if I agree with that hit, but giving him a treasure is also pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Pokemon players, your pairings for round number 1 are up on the screen. Pokemon players, your pairings for round number 1 are up on the screen.
Don't mind the background noise. There are several events running at the shop, and we just happen to be sitting next to the person with the microphone.
Yep.
That's rough.
Well, tap Blood Crypt.
I kind of don't hate Sack the Draw, but what else does he have?
A Skewer.
Does he have another damage spell? Oh, we're gonna skewer.
Oh, Skewer.
So we're gonna skewer for 3, and then we're gonna take a damage and skewer off Spectacle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we're gonna skewer again.
Yeah.
So Alex is at 5. Woo!
All right.
Does he draw it? I don't see the Shieldred.
Nope, not yet.
I believe there's 5 rounds, Jester. I will ask in between rounds
Oh.
to figure out a response to that. I want to say there's 5 and then cut to top 8.
Mulligan's command.
Let me ask after this round, and I will definitely have an answer for you when I come back. Yeah, Colgan's command was really nasty here because we're getting 2 damage in with the Bowmaster, and we have a canopy draw.
Yeah.
So Jordan losing wear and tear is fine, but we're staring down the barrel of him drawing shoulder at any time.
Yep.
What was in his hand?
I barely see it.
I think it was another canopy land.
It looked like some type of.
I thought it was another Sunbait Cannon,
It could
but
be.
I didn't quite see it.
Maybe he's debating whether he wants to sack draw before he plays it.
Hey, Brad.
I don't have any more, buddy.
Hey, Brad. So we have a Goblin guy that's really good here.
Yeah.
Alex is tapped. He's kind of forced to block. That Fable's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's forced to block.
Yeah. Yep. Another canyon.
Yeah, we're more than likely sacking to draw that at end step.
Absolutely.
Unless Alex has the other Bowmaster, and if he does, that Goblin Guy's dead. Steven, the camera is discoing again. I am not sure what is causing it to lose focus. Thank you for figuring that out, Steven.
Yeah, attack there from Alex. Pretty aggressive.
Yeah,
But-
Fable.
Yeah, he had a Fable.
No, the Fable blocks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no,
But-
you want... So, you're in a position where you are racing damage.
Right.
You are
Yeah.
preying off the top decks right now. If I'm Alex, I'm molten collapsing this Goblin Guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he has to.
He does.
But he also just needs to close the game out. Fetch
Hey,
land.
Pokemon players, guess what? Sorry for the delay, there's a repair. Pokemon players, there's a repair.
So Alex has a lightning bolt in hand and a blood crypt. I'm surprised he didn't hold on to the fetch land, because I don't know if he's activating the fetch land at 5.
He might go to 4.
Suspender
Spin
Riffle?
Bolt. What's in his hand?
I don't know.
Because Jordan's going to be going to 3 with the Bolt. That's game.
It's a Blood Moon.
Look at this.
No, I'm saying Alex has 5 damage on board with the Bolt in hand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, Alex is
So
dead. Or, sorry,
Jordan's dead.
Yeah.
Unless he kills this Shaman.
Yeah.
Now? Jordan, are you up there? Yeah, Jordan, table 1.
Yeah, trying to decide if he's going to go to 3.
There's 2 people sitting at table 5.
Yeah, I think I would have held onto the Marsh Flats to pitch that in the Blood Crypt to the...
Jordan
Fable.
absolutely has to Bolt this Orc token.
Yeah.
And pray there's not another Bowmaster in hand. Or we kill the Fable token and take the 3, go to 5. Jordan's got to do something here. Because if he does not, he loses. Because Alex can play this Chalice on 1, but we have a Rift Bolt, and we have any of the Spectacle costs off the top.
Right. I mean, Alex can Chalice for 3.
Sure, he can.
Yeah, I mean,
Jordan knows that he has to. He's playing around Bolt. Yep,
all right.
plays around Bolt. That's it. That's good.
Yep.
Good reading the room here. Jordan goes to 6. Alex makes a treasure. He already made the treasure, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can play it without fetching.
Yep.
If we do that, a Goblin Guy up the top might wreck it.
Yes. We would have the Marsh Flats for a Bolt,
Correct. You're right.
but he would go down to 2.
It's also bad.
But if Jordan's top decking, then that's
I
fine.
think Alex is going to cast this on 3.
Yep.
To counter the
Rift Bolt.
The Rift Bolt.
Yep.
All right, playing off the top.
Yep.
Hey, Pokemon players, another repair.
Yeah, I don't know if there's
Repair.
any
Pokemon players.
card in Jordan's deck.
Well, we're still ahead here. Jordan only goes to 5 with the with this in the Bolt.
Yeah. Goes
So
to
Alex needs a Ragavan.
Yeah.
It's the Goblin Guide. Oh, Swift Spear.
Swift Spear.
Yep. Swing for 1.
Yeah. You let that one through.
I would have fetched.
Not dead after all.
Yeah, I would have fetched. I would have fetched and applied the pressure. Now that lane is for sure dead. On the flip side, though, we do have a bolt for the Swift Spear,
Yeah.
so we couldn't have fetched. That might be why.
Yeah.
What do we got?
I couldn't tell. There's so many just like bolts of lightning across the sky for the art. It all looks the same.
Alright, I'm gonna get you in this time, but you guys gotta be here right. Okay.
So he can not dead after all the
No worries.
mirror breaker if he does decide to go for it.
We are not doing that. We are just straight bolting the Swift Spear.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're bolting Swift Spear.
Okay.
There's no reason to block.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
If we bolt the Swift Spear, we have an active Fable online.
and then that also kills him.
Correct.
Yeah.
So unless Jordan has a removal spell for the Fable,
Yep.
we are not blocking.
Yep.
We are just bolting. Because we get to come to turn, activate Fable on that, and swing for exact.
Yep.
This was a really tight game, and you've got to give it to Alex for how clean he played this.
Yeah. Very.
Especially that game 2 where he was down and out.
Yeah.
Like the Chalice play, Jordan having to play around it,
Now, Pokemon player
with just
four.
having really good 2-drops and then having the wear and tear into the path.
Yeah.
Alex reading the path. Like, Alex played that very, very well. So, we're untapping. And that's
Bowmaster.
for sure game.
Yeah.
We are flashing in a Bowmaster. We're pinging face. We are copying Bowmaster, pinging face, and then we are bolting. Or, we're swinging and then waiting for him to attempt to get rid of something.
Yeah. Because he has bolt and bowmaster.
Correct.
So. Yeah, potentially seeing if he had a lightning helix, so that way he would be able to get out above
There it is.
both of those. Yeah.
You've got to give it to Alex. That was really good.
Yeah.
Jordan has nothing to be disappointed about. That was very well played.
Yeah, by both players.
Yeah, I give it to both those guys. Jordan's at least laughing and in happy spirits after that tough loss. That was a very good game.
Yeah.
That's going to do us for round 2.
Round 2, yeah.
We have 6 rounds confirmed by Steven. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys back for round 3.
We'll see you then.